Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, that's a nice weed. I've checked everything. I must have accidentally pressed the button coming through the gate there, so that is definitely a problem. Lots of big buttons on the outside of the camera and easily pressed, so and I still haven't got used to that after basically a year of pseudo filming. But as you can see, it's got this sort of what looks like this magic soil on the right hand side, absolutely breaks up and falls to bits. Now we're obviously heading for where those cars are. I think we're going to be disappointed, but you never know. I just thought, but then again, it's got the Echiums, hasn't it? We know that field of Echiums, we've got tons and tons of Peltata foliosa hookerei. So 2 one and a half dozen the other, it might be worth coming back, sort of thing. And then we got is it a Jerusalem artichoke or some sort of thistle? So well, it's a good check for the colour. It's absolutely perfect in the monitor, so I think I've done my colour work. And normally those sort of colours, they will be different in the monitor to what they are. Those sort of magenta red, magenta purple things, it usually screws up, but I must have done a lot of work over the year because that looks absolutely perfect in the monitor. And sorry for that other thing, obviously I haven't been checking that it goes to 0.0 on the darkness when you change over, so I have to make sure I'm 2 notches down, and that could have been throwing the colours out, so we may have to actually go back and do more colour testing on the artistic nightscape yet again. But wouldn't you just want to love to scatter some Peltata foliosa hookerei seeds out here, assuming that they do grow well against these sort of weeds, I think. Again, CP seems to go well near power lines, near golf courses, soil that has all these sort of weeds on them. So it'll be interesting to see what actually does grow here. But this looks like it may have been like semi-cultivated. So yeah. Apparently got 27 minutes remaining on this card, and this is a 32 gig one I got especially for flipping to 4K. So I reckon I've got like an hour and a half's worth of normal filming on here, so I'm probably going to get, maybe I'll get 40, no hang on, it's going to be a quarter, isn't it, because I'm already at 1080p, so it's going to be a quarter of that. So normally with a 16 gig card I get like, what is it 45 minutes, so this is a 32, which is an hour and a half, so I'm going to get like a quarter of an hour and a half, so about 20 minutes I reckon. 20 minutes of top quality. Horses for Ev. They're probably so far the distance though, because this is a landscape camera, so these are looking rather nice. And I just like this. Is the camera picking up that glaucous look? Hopefully when we solve the CPs we will solve that glaucous look at the same time, and that's the sort of glaucous look you get with Drosera gigantea, of course, the largest member of the sundew family, or Drosera genus. And yeah, I mean, wouldn't you just love to grow like a ping that size, that would be nice. So yeah. And this looks like almost Festuca glauca almost. Not quite, I don't think it is, but it's got that sort of, not quite Tennessee blue. But then again, we haven't actually got to the, going through the cold period of the year, we're going into bright light, which I think is the actual trigger. But then again, we did learn that amazing thing last year, that some of the gemmy are not the same. Some of them are bigger and more colourful than the rest of the gemmy that the plant is putting out. So that might be a better explanation for Donny's mountain bold reds. And also that might bode well for actually finding something better than Donny's mountain bold reds. He may have just got the average you know, a 1 in 2 sort of thing compared to the normal set, and we might come across a 1/4, assuming that the actual mountain bowl red that was collected 16 years ago now wasn't the 1/4, it was somewhere in between. So you never know, we might have the possibility of getting a black pig. Oh, it doesn't look promising, fellas. I'm tempted to just cut through and go to the back end of the park and see what's in there. Yeah, I think so, because it just goes up to the road there and I can't see any change in the soil. Oh, hang on, there's some sort of boggy patch here or something. Well, it looks like it could be a boggy patch. And is it, I don't know, is it just more of this grass, or is it some sort of onion weed that started early? So, I don't know. Looks like they've had quite a few dying trees in there, so yeah. And said it's not been the best season. I mean, it's been unpredictable. It's been up and down, up and down. We haven't had a 46-degree day, which we normally have. Sometimes we can have up to 2 weeks of 46, either straight or on and off. And then we can have, if we're in a La Nina year, we can be going into end of April that, you know, the sky goes absolutely overcast, threatening to rain, never does, and the humidity goes up to, you know, almost 100%, I would say. And you don't want to be taking any foreign friends around at that time of the year. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we had a bit of a burn, actually. Okay, bit of a burn. Bit of a rubby burn was out here anyway, so I think I've had enough with that. There is a sign saying the conservation park thing up there, so I can see that from here. I don't know, maybe we can use the power of the zoom now. It's the opposite the way of my old camera, is that right? Up there is the sign, and that's as far as I can go, fellas. And spot column focus doesn't seem to be, I think I am on stabilizer or not. Yeah, stabilizer and zoom. So there, it's getting a bit jerky there, a bit beef jerky, but anyway, there's the sign saying that we're actually still in the conservation park, so in case you were wondering. Anyway, I'll start a new clip from here and I'll walk over there and just take out the back end, see what it's like, and if there's anything worthwhile. But I thought it would be more interesting than this, but you never know. Haven't finished yet.